Hi everybody, I'm Christian and this is Lazy Devs. Welcome to our Breakout hero. I did some playtesting. This game is good. I like it. I played through the entire game. I made some notes. I made some very detailed notes. Overall, the game performed very well. There's some little nitpicks. I want to fix some little parts. Collision detection was incredibly solid. I was also very proud to see that the infinite protection kind of thing that we built in, that where a ball changes angle, that worked very well. That's what worked exactly as expected. I also did a lot of GIFs when I saw the ball behaving strangely, but I didn't see any problems there. Nothing serious. I analyzed the GIFs afterwards in like Photoshop and opened them and frame by frame analyzed what happened there. There was nothing like where the ball behaved not as expected as you would expect. Some little details I want to go over. I want to maybe add some little tweaks. I'm going to go through all of my notes. I will also maybe show like a time lapse of my playtesting session because I think it might be interesting. So let me show you real quick what I have here. So there are some of my notes, how much time I took. Something that I found very interesting is that most of the level take around 2 to 3 minutes. Sometimes it's very, very short. Sometimes you just solve the level immediately. Maybe that's not a good idea, but it's kind of, I don't mind short levels too much unless they don't bring really new to the tables. Because, some like level 14 was like really fun. Everything exploded. The level was quickly. It was fun. There are some really hard levels in here. I'm going to go over this later on. And some levels I'm thinking removing. So in general, so that tells us like if every level takes around 2 minutes to solve and we have 20 levels, we have like at least like 40 minutes of playtime. There's some really hardcore levels in here. Oh, you don't actually see it. Do you see it? Yeah, okay. So there's some, you don't actually see it. I have to make the window smaller. Let me see, like here. Okay, yeah. So there's some really hardcore levels. Level 15 is hardcore, and level 18 take me like 20 minutes. So let's say we have like an hour of gameplay. It's a bit too much, I feel. So I'm thinking reducing the number of levels to 15. I think we can get rid of 5 levels, and some of the levels have to be tweaked a little bit. Let me step through the levels real quick. By the way, on the last episode we had some problems. I ran into issues with a compressed size thing, where my program was compressed is being compressed at the end and put into a PNG. That's how Pico-8 works, but the program is too big, and so it didn't really get compressed. Something I looked this up a little bit, and something I was confused by is that all the comments stay, of course, because the way it's implemented is that people are supposed to be able to open the program and edit it, even if it's released as a PNG. So all the comments are also stayed in there and get compressed and stuff like that. So you can see I cleaned up a little bit of stuff, and I was back down under 100%. And so later on, when we actually release the entire game, we can actually win a lot of compression size by just removing all of the comments. There's a lot of comments in here. For example, I had like this huge block of like the levels that I used to playtest, and now they're gone, and that alone helped a lot. So yeah, so this is something we can play around. I just don't want to we shouldn't be adding too much new code. So this is something that we should stay around this size of the program. Good. So let me just run through the levels. Okay, so with this level, I want to tweak the following. I want to add some opportunities to get on top, and then I'm going to playtest this in a second round. Because right now it just takes ages to break through, but if you go to the sides and get the ball above, then that might be more interesting. This was great. This was really fun. This is also great. This one was also fun. So far everything was neat. This is the first level where I was like, it was okay, but it didn't really bring too much. Like it just all of the blocks that we see here then don't really add anything new. So we might remove, this might be something that's removed. And especially since it's followed by this one, which is also very similar. So both of these weren't very memorable. Nothing interesting happened there. This was surprisingly quick. I didn't think it would be so quick, and it had a lot of power-ups, so this was like one of the fun levels. So yeah, this was also one of the levels where I felt like, okay, this is nothing new. Like, it was fun to see like all the balls, all got even multi-balls, so it was fun to see all the balls go through a maze. But we had a level that was similar before, and this didn't feel like that was something special. This was super fun. It was very hard at the beginning, but it was very fun to get inside and blow everything up from inside. So that worked as expected. This was also good, and this was a good one level. It wasn't necessarily a fun one, but it was a challenging one because it was difficult to get from the sides. Was a bit long, so I would put it maybe later on in the game, but and I would follow it up with a shorter level. So it's kind of like you get a better pacing. This took too long. So I'm feeling like I might remove some of the hardened blocks in the middle. This was one of the hardest levels. This was super hard. It was exciting. I died a lot of times. I had to restart a lot of times on this level alone. It's a really good level. I like it a lot. But it seems like it was a bit too long, a tiny little bit too long. So what I'm going to do with this level, this is probably going to be like the second to last level, the penultimate level. It's surprisingly difficult because you can get the balls in the middle, and it's very difficult to get the balls from the sides in there. And there's like those tiny gaps that you have to shoot the ball in. So it's really great. Something I would do is I would remove the hardened, the indestructible blocks on the top. I would make a bigger gap on top, so it's easier to get the ball from the top. Because if you shoot the ball straight, and if you manage to get up top, you should be like rewarded. It should be easier to get the ball from the top than from the bottom. So I made those gaps bigger. Something that's really fun, weird, is that those gaps are not symmetrical. I didn't realize this. So on the left, the gap is here, 3 spaces from the left. And on the right, it's 2 spaces from the left. And so the right side is actually easier to solve, because what happened in this layout is on the left side, the ball would fly into it's very difficult to show you this. You don't see my mouse. Can I? No, I can't. So the ball on the left side, the ball will fly into the gap, bounce off the indestructible brick, and fly diagonally, continue flying diagonally in the other direction, and would fly out through the other gap. You would just shoot the ball straight through. Whereas this on the right side, it was easier, because if you've got the ball in one gap, it would stay in the middle and would clear the blocks in the middle. And I was just excited to see this, because it was like really good game design as well. Because, for example, it's very difficult to get the ball in the middle, because you cannot actually aim it. Like, if you get it you pedal all the way to the side and then reverse, you see that you cannot aim the ball straight away through. You actually have to play the game and get the ball through the mid gap. So this is actually really good game design, because you cannot just use this aiming function at the beginning when the ball is still stuck to the pedal. You cannot use this aiming function to get the ball exactly where you want it. That's good. This was a surprisingly quick and fun level. This was also one of the harder levels. Oof, this was very hard. I like it, and I also like it because it's asymmetrical. So something I realized is like the spaced blocks, the indestructible blocks, they made it so that it's very difficult to predict what the ball will do. And this is especially a problem here on the right, because the blocks are so close to the pedal. So the balls would come out, and then would come out at a weird angle, and you wouldn't be able to catch it because you weren't fast enough. I like it. It was really good. And I had died a lot of times on this one. So again, this might be also one of the last levels. This one was surprisingly easy. I thought it would be very difficult to get in here, but this was actually no problem. So was this. I thought I was almost thinking like, okay, maybe I'm not going to use it, because the balls would just randomly bounce around there. But it worked out eventually. It's a fun, kind of like a fun distraction kind of level. And so this is the hardest level in this game, I feel. This was really hard. It took me ages to... And I'm not going to fix anything, because there's nothing to fix. There's a really good hard level, and it's going to be the final boss. I'm thinking this is going to be the final boss. I love it. It's a great level. There's 2 ways to get the ball upstairs, and both are very hard. And both have their own challenges, especially those funnels on the sides make it very difficult to deal with a ball there. And the ball, and there's like those step patterns made out of the indestructible blocks, which make the movement of the ball very unpredictable. It's just a good level. It just works. Maybe like adding more special effects, maybe like one more in the middle. I don't know. This is a straight remove this from the game because the gaps are so tight between the indestructible blocks. The ball just bounces back and forth all the time, and it's just randomly like moving around. It's just there's just no strategy to this. And also this, I thought it would be more difficult and more fun. But this is like one of the on the edge kind of things. It's kind of interesting visually, but again, the ball just bounces a lot, and you just get it in one of the gaps, and you just wait, and then it fly out again, and then it bounce it again. It's maybe if you turn some of the indestructible blocks into hardened blocks, maybe then that would be more interesting. I don't know. It doesn't seem like there's not much going on. I love the music too. So here's my stats, and something I realized that also that maybe I might change the stats tracking, because when you play through the game once, the second set is just going to be all sorts of ones. So I'm thinking actually changing this second stat into actually the length of the level. So that's something I want to maybe add. Okay, so let us add some of the to-dos that I want to go through. So fix levels. There was one problem, stage button reversed. Stage clear button reversed. So okay, so on a stage clear message, when you finish the stage, you have to press, it says press X, but you have to press the other one, O. I don't know why that is. Stage clear. There's also on a stage clear. The ball is sometimes visible on top of the particles. I don't know why. Have to look this up. So one problem is the multi-ball and slow are very similar in color, and sometimes it's easy to mix them up. Because one is orange and one is yellow, but the yellow has some orange part in it, so it's just like bright orange, and it's like sometimes like I thought it would be slow, but then it was multi-ball, and I was like, whoa, okay. So yeah, something I realized, when you go game over, there's like the press X and O, but again, Pico-8 has like these problems where sometimes you know where it's X and O. And pressing the wrong thing has like a huge consequence, because you might be like in level 20, and then you press the wrong button, and suddenly you're back on a start screen, and you cannot go back to the game to the level that you played previously. So what I want to do is, on the game over, I want to use the direction buttons, because then it's like really easy to be like, okay, I want to go right because I want to continue. Also, the UI for typing in your initials, I think it can be better, because right now if you press confirm, it confirms like the entire thing, and something that you think is like you select the first letter, and then you want to confirm the letter, but then it selects like the entire thing, like it wants to confirm the entire thing. So what I want to do maybe instead is have like you have to like three initials you go through, and want to have like a fourth option to select, and that fourth option is like okay. So you have to actually navigate through a menu. You have to go through the letters, change the letters, and if you go all the way to the right and then confirm, then you confirm the entire thing. So initials menu. What else? Oh yeah, sticky was there after game over. It was sticky, and I bounced the ball off the side of the pad. I lost the ball, but I was still sticky. No, gotta check if we're removing sticky. I don't think we do. Yeah, track time. So also this ball gets stuck. I feel like sometimes it feels like the ball behaves weirdly because of how the ramming works. So I want to fix ramming, and also add save. And what does mean save as ball save? Let's call it ball save. So what do I mean with that? Well, so the ball behaves correctly, like collision detection is correct, but sometimes it looks like it is not behaving correctly, because if you look at our pad, you see how the edges are rounded. So sometimes the ball basically hits the edge, maybe just a little bit below. And it seems like if the pad was rounded, the ball would just fly back. It wouldn't just fly bounce off as if it hit a wall. So it kind of like, it seems like the ball should behave differently than it actually behaves. So what I want to do is add a save. So if the ball hits the side of the pad, or if you ram the ball, and the ball is still pretty high up, it's still like not too deep down, then you actually rescue the ball and then also change the angle. And the reason why I want to do this is so it's kind of like the entire game is more forgiving. I never picked up the black power up because it was always just it would just destroy my game. It was so hard, so I would never pick it up. Okay, so here I thought maybe adding. What if I just made the entire thing yellow? Yeah, that might be better. What if I make it so? What if I make it like this? Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it like very bright yellow. So it's not. What if this is darker? Yeah, maybe that's better. And then this is still there. Yeah. So I'm gonna try it like this. So the slow is actually like this dark orange. Or this brownish color. And then just we're gonna go both. So it's kind of like really clear. I'm gonna try this like this. So now that the two things are differentiated more clearly. Okay. So which one was this? There we go. Next one is yeah, let's fix the stage clear stuff. So update function, and when we go update level over, so this should be button 5. Just making sure that this is actually X for Pico-8. Yeah, that's X. Yeah. Okay, good. So this is done. Yeah, just simple fixes here. Oh yeah, by the way, in the last episode, something I fixed after I finished the episode, something I didn't realize is that the screen looked a bit messed up, and that was the problem was with our juicy stuff when we draw the particles. Here, draw particles. I deleted a pal here, so now I added the pal back in, and because the palette looked kind of messed up on the start screen before. Okay, so stage clear reversed. That's fine. Now, why is the ball reversed? Let's look at this. Draw game or level over. What? So we join the game. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. because the ball, we just drawing the game and then we're drawing everything on top, and the particles are supposed to be supposed to draw underneath the ball. So that's why we sometimes see a ball. I'm fine with that. It's not such a big deal. I'm like, because fixing this would require more than I want. We would have to like add a variable that changes the draw order. It's probably not worth it. So we're gonna put it in as a warning. Yeah, game over direction button. Let's do this. Update. Update functions. Level over, game over. There we go. So maybe we're gonna keep the old ones in, but we also add another option here. So if BTNP or BTNP this, and which one was it? I had it open. So on the way we go right, that's 1. This is go over start. This is restart. Yeah, so right is 1. Wait a minute, what's restart? Yeah, okay, this restarts the level. So if I want to go right, if I press the right button, it will restart the level, and if I go back to the left, it will return to the main menu. And now I just need to update the draw function. And here, maybe we should do the same thing in here. So how do I do this? No, how do I? Oh my gosh! What is the? We need to find this. Oh, it was somewhere here. Is it just like no? Come on! Oh, there we go. We found it. Like this, and then probably a little bit to the left. A little bit more to the left, I think. So this is game over, the level over, and then game over as well. So again, we have to find the right arrow. There we go. Okay. So now we have to also maybe add this. So we'll, when the level is over, we also wait for the different button, or for the button number 1. Mm-hmm. Good stuff. Oh yeah, but also we need to also make sure that these are. So how many pixels are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 3 characters, right? So 1 character is 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4, 12, 7. So it's 20. So it's 19 characters. Yes. So that's like. So this 27 might be not enough. So it's like 1. So it's 12 or something. This is. Yeah, this will be very wide now. Let's try this. I want to see how this looks. It's so good. Yeah, no, we have to. That's too extreme. So I miscalculated, I think. Let's make it like 5. Oops. I feel like we need to add some more, like 5 more, or 4. So let's go with 9. Wait, let's go to this next level. That's better. It's easier to go game over here. Yeah, that's good. I like when it lined up. I kind of the L on the right side feels like a bit wrong, but it's okay. Maybe we're gonna go 8. Somebody suggested I should make a function that centers the text. Oh man, yeah, I probably should. But I'm just already too far into it. Yeah. So while we're here, let's maybe fix some of the levels as well. So this is going to be X B9 B, right? Something like this, and then X, and then no slash. Something like this. And then X B9 B slash. Nope, I broke it. Yeah, I'm gonna fix this later on. Let's take a level that doesn't take so much to finish. Yeah, this one is. Whatever. You know what? We can do also like this. No! I just want to hit this. There we go. Yeah, that seems fine. Good, good. Things are looking up. Okay, so how far are we in? So, yeah, initials menu. Let's fix this, and then we're gonna do the final stuff on the next episode. So, update winner. There we go. How does this work? So log high score. This is the one where we're interested. So if BNPP, then if what is 0? 0 is left. Okay, that cancels the confirmation. Okay, this is the selection. Yeah, so there's going to be a 4th selection. What is what I want to do. We don't do any confirm anymore. Then we're going to go like this. And up. We're not going to do the confirms anymore. That's not good. No confirms anymore. Yeah, this button won't do anything anymore. There's just going to be one confirm. And here, when we're going up and down, that only works if knit confirm is not equals, or like if it's smaller than 4, then this doesn't do anything anymore. Okay, like this. So basically what I'm doing here is I'm removing this confirm and later on stuff like that. So I'm adding a fourth option that just says confirm or okay. And that, and I don't want to, and this is like pressing up and down, right? This is pressing up. And so if it's the okay part is selected and you press up, then nothing should happen. So this is why I'm adding this stuff. And I just realized that, man, just because I don't have any confirm anymore, all this stuff gets so much simpler now. It's good. It's very good. Saving a lot of tokens here. I think I overdid it back then. So what is 3? 3 is down, yeah. So this will be very similar to what we had previously, but this one also have an if statement here, and inside the if statement is all this stuff. Good. So if this one is if knitconf is 4, confirm initial is add high score. That's right. I was thinking maybe. So if you press the confirm button, so to change the initials as well, but nah, it's fine. It's fine. So there's no cancel anymore. Okay. So we need just the draw function to reflect our new changes here. Oops. This is the draw function, right? Draw winner. There we go. So if we log in a high score, this is not happening. Wait, what was this? Oh, okay. No, that doesn't matter. Yeah, that doesn't matter. So we're printing chars, and then the last one is going to be just okay. Oh, okay. No, wait. I have to actually get this back. This was important. This part needs to stay. That's the one that needs to stay. And then 7. That's good. So we're gonna add a fourth option here. This is gonna be just okay. Okay. And this is going to be so what is the width of one character is 4, so let's go 69. No, wait, 67. So it's going to be 71. That's going to be just one space further, and then 65. It's going to be 65. I did something wrong. There's like all sorts of characters which I didn't want to be here. I think this is correct. Yeah, that's good. Like so. And then this, oh man, I like how much simpler things are now. It's good. Yeah, sure. So let's see if we can. So let's get some high score in here so we can see if this works. let me get some high score. That's good. Yes, what's good? Oh, so sick. Okay, so let's see if we can finish this entire game now. Yeah, that makes so much more sense. Oof, something went wrong here. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. So I said knit conf, but what I meant is knit cell, and here as well. And then here if knit. Yeah. Okay. That's good. We can also, like, since we don't have the conf, we can remove this. So we're gonna see errors if we are still using it somewhere. Okay. This is a good level. I like this level a lot. Okay. Something that's a bit weird is like the congratulations screen just appears. So it would be nice to think about maybe some kind of visual thing to appear there. I'm not sure. Yeah. Oh, all of this is really good now. Yeah. Maybe moving them a little bit to the side. I'm just happy this game is getting finished. This is so good. I was thinking maybe going a little bit to the side, right? So, oh god, but this will be very bad. This will be very difficult to pull off. So what did I say? I added how much to this? So let me calculate this. No, I need a notepad here. So I had 4 pixels and I added OK and a space, right? So 3 characters. So that's 12. So right. So it's 5, 9, 6, 3, 6, 7, and 7, 5, and we need to subtract 12 from each one of those. Actually, not 12, but 6. It's my space math. Don't worry. I'm just doing my space math. It's how people do math in space. On the moon. Oh, come on, man. I'm using a thing. I don't know if you see this, but you probably don't. Okay, it worked. Oh, right. Oh, yeah. 9, 6, whatever. So this is going to be 5, 3, 5, 7, 6, 1, and 6, 9. This is the funnest part where we have to get some score in. Okay, that should be enough. Yes! It's good. It's good. It works. I like it. I like this music. It's really good music. Well done, Groovy Music. Oh. So good. Okay, so this is fixed as a problem. What else? So initials menu is fixed. Yeah, sticky after game over. Yeah, let's just do this real quick because I don't think this is very difficult. So when we serve the ball, I guess when we serve the ball. Oh, sticky X? Oh, but we never, yeah, see, we never reset sticky. So sticky equals false. Right? Yeah, because now the pedal is no longer sticky. That's good. Just making sure that this actually works now. Yeah, okay, it works. I'm gonna lose a ball. Yeah, it still works. Good. Oh, so good, so good. I like it. I like it. So the next part is going to be about collision detection again. So that's something that we're going to comes up in the next episode. So in the next episode, we're going to go do the collision detection stuff. And if it's fast enough, because I don't think it will take as much stuff, it's just like some little tweaks. Then I'm going to actually play through the game one more time. And if that works, then I will actually release the game as a beta, and I will ask people to contribute. But yeah, see you next episode when we're gonna do the final fix of this ramming issue kind of stuff and make the ball behave all nice and juicy. See you next time around, guys. Bye bye.